Hi, Peter. Hi, Pete. How are you? I had a look at that psych, actually. It's just you and me. I'll email them. It's like on the other side of the city, but I don't care. I'll drive there. Hello, Kat. There's something in the post for you today. I made Bio Dad do it because I had a podcast with Matilda today. So I was on Matilda's podcast. Yes, it's the dress and a skirt and a little surprise. So you should get it maybe Tuesday. It depends on Australia Post and if they're being difficult or not. I'll just check Patreon and Carrie B found it, she says. Oh, I'll throw it in the original link. Sorry, mate. Come over to me. I'm still working it out, Ali. Just be kind to me because I'm a bit of a tech Ricky. Tech Ricky. Come over here, people. I have 5 people now. Peter, Ali, Kat. Oh, thanks, mate. You're like herding the cats for me, Ali. Come on over, people. Come on over, people. Oh, fuck, mate. I'm really bad at it. You should be my assistant. Tash, you here? Hello. I've got 9 people here. It's fucking all right, isn't it? Okay, you're here. Do you look at this? I did this today. In between the 900 million other things that I had to do today, because that's the sort of person I am. I am a very good person. Hang on, just downloading. All right. Shall we wait for anyone else or shall we just fucking go through it? Look at that. I did a little thing for you because that's how much I care. She needs to be a Patreon, Cat. Sorry. Thank you, Beck. Yeah, we are cool. All right. So I do one of these every year, and some years they work and some years they're shit. But I've got a new theory and I'm trialing it, and we're going to work on this together. So fucking yes, Canva. You should have. Go get some gin, come back. I'll be talking shit for a while. So let me fucking drive my fucking cruder. It's what Spike used to call a computer, a cruder. All right. So, okay. Fuck yeah. Oh, I'll just get rid of that. Go away thing. All right. So, why do vision boards work? So, I want to talk to you about there's someone called Dr. Tara Swart, SWART, and she is a psychiatrist, plus, she is a neuropsychologist, plus, she's like a brain surgeon. She's like the smartest person in the world. And she basically says that there's nothing mystical or magical about setting an intention, right? It's simply saying, is my life panning out the way I want it to? And if your answer is nein, then you need to envisage what that life looks like and start taking action. So the reason we're going with a vision board is that pictures resonate more deeply than words alone, because they bypass the cerebral cortex, that's where language is processed, and register directly with the intuitive or the limbic and occipital part of the brain, is the visual. So it's going visual and intuitive, right? So that's why we're doing that. And so what we're going to do is talk about the visualization as a tool for manifestation. And we're going to define your goals, visualize your goals, identify actionable steps, and then create a personalized digital vision board. So put gin on your vision board, Jelly Millie. So why that is really important is, firstly, magazines are a dying thing. That you can get anything you want from a digital magazine. You can take photos, you can take screenshots of them, you can import them into whatever, Canva, etc., etc. Hello, Virginia. We've only just started. This is fine. So the digital thing, I think, is really relevant because you can put it on your phone, you can put it on your iPad or your screensaver or whatever it is, and you can update it. So groovy, love that. So we're very happy with that today. And the next slide. Okay. So on your board, you will have a visual representation of your goals and your dreams, and you're using images, words, and affirmations. And the purpose is to clarify your goals, and they act as a daily reminder. So I have mine on my screensaver. It keeps you motivated and aligned. But above and beyond that, there's a kind of misconception that you put down a check for $1 million and it's going to magically appear, right? The purpose of a vision board is to inspire you to behave and think differently. So it should galvanize you to summon the motivation you need to take action and change your life. The simple truth of it is that building a vision board will prime you to start to take notice of opportunities that will lead you to fulfillment of your desires. So people say to me, "Oh, Kate, you're so lucky." I'm not lucky, mate. I just fucking see the opportunity and run with it. Like when I first started TikTok and I had no intention and I was just memeing around and going to write a book, suddenly it kicked off and I went, fuck, there's something in this. I'm going to run with it. It's aligning your deep subconscious and conscious brain. So you stop wasting energy on priorities that are odds with what you really want deep down. But a vision board is essentially You can include other people in it. Like you can include your children and have happy smiling faces of your children, or putting your children's faces in Disneyland or something. But ultimately you still have to do the work to get you there, which is, very important. If you have it on your phone, it will act as a screensaver. Some people have it stuck next to their bed, on their mirror, but it keeps you motivated and it keeps you aligned. So we have words, images, and affirmations if you're that sort of a person. So why go digital? As I said, it's accessible on your phone and it's really easy to update as your goals evolve. And it utilizes things. I use Pinterest, Tumblr, I use Unsplash. If you are looking for free images, you can use Getty. You're not doing anything with this other than it's your personal use, so that's fine. And then the tools in which you can make it are Canva, Shuffles. Yep, Canva's great. Google Slides. I did mine in Shuffles. Yeah, I love Canva too. So this is done in Canva, Tash. This is a little fabulous slideshow that I used today. Sorry, I'm bringing you closer. So they're the sort of things that I use, and I think it works for me on Shuffles, but you can do it in Canva. It really doesn't matter. But these are the places I get images from. So that's easy peasy. You're a genius. So Shuffles is obviously you can cut out the image, you can collage it, animate it, you can send it to someone, you can share it, you can do those things. Obviously, Canva. This is Unsplash, which does have some nice images on it, and Pinterest, which is easy peasy lemon squeezy, which I'm assuming a lot of you already use. So this is where we're going to do the work. Now, I don't care if you're typing on your computer. I don't care if you're typing on your phone, if you're using a notebook, if you're using a pen. But let's fucking think about what we're doing for 2025. So, what do you want out of this year? You don't have to share it if you feel like sharing it. That's fine. I don't mind. But think about what your goal is for this year. It can be the BHAG, the big fucking ugly scary goal. It can be maybe you want to buy a property, maybe you want to work on your mental health. It can be anything and everything. Maybe you want to finish your PhD. That's me, Erin. So professional. Maybe you want to get fitter. Maybe you want to travel. But you need to have 3 goals. It could be love. Do you reckon, Tash? It could be love. It could be health and strength. It could be buying a property. But I want you to just take 5 minutes and think about those goals. Okay? Ow. You're getting passports, you're doing renovations and living. That's good. It would be hard to get passports if you're dead. But think about what you desire. What does your dream day look like? Are you getting in your new cute V-dub that you've saved up for and going for a hoon along the coast? Are you lifting heavier weights? Are you waking up without gnawing anxiety? Who are you spending time with? You want to be an audiobook narrator. Well, that's doable, but you'd have to do it from home. Mine, finish PhD, save for a holiday with your boo, and set up a consulting business. They are incredibly doable. So is being an audiobook narrator. So is getting a passport, doing a renovation, and living. Living's important. Sorry. Keep living. Don't stop living. Oh, okay. It's you, Zelda. Sorry, Lisa. You're going to Japan. That's the goal, isn't it? Right. Okay. So we're feeling confident. Does everyone need more time? Do you feel good about your goal? Have you got your goals? Are you kicking goals? Are you planning a vegetable garden? Yes. Okay. So you're going to got a year to get your fucking. I've been to neither Japan nor New Zealand, Tash, so I might stow away in your carry on because I'm so tiny. All right. Okay. We all got some goals. Feeling good about the goals. Oh, what happened there? Cancel. Working on love for myself and open to love from others, losing weight, building muscles. Europe holiday. Fuck yes. Doable. All doable. Meditate more so I can deal with my kids. Fair enough. That's an interesting one. Meditate more so I can deal with my kids. I feel like we need to unpack that, Miss Kate. Okay. So from your major goal, so say it is I want to hang on, I'm still reading. Jessica, get a hobby, pay off some debt, learn to be happy. Going to the specialist to get diagnosed. Yep, reconnect with my Melbourne crew more. Yeah, got to figure out. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to take one of your goals and we're going to pull it apart, clean out your house. Fucking hell, you've been talking about that for weeks, Virginia. Get on it. So which one should I work on? Okay, I'm going to do losing weight and building muscle, right? So let's work on that. So I want to lose weight and, get stronger. So you've got to break that into actions. So are you going to the weight strength classes 3 times a week? Are you prioritizing your sleep? Are you doing any, I don't know, audiobook listening for, healthy body inspiration? That kind of thing you need to do. And what you need to do then, Beck, is to break those actions into images. So I would say weightlifting, women weightlifting, walking with an audio book or headphones, a woman doing a hot girl walk. It's not enough to just have a woman looking fit. You have to show the work that got there, So good sleep. We know that you should always prioritize sleep over going to the gym. So so for example, if the goal is to go to New Zealand, What do you need to make that happen? You need money. So how are you saving your money, or are you selling some things to help fund that? At what time of the year are you going? So are you showing a person on walks? Do you need gear for that? Are you putting specials up like the air flight? You got a sale at fucking Air New Zealand or something. Like, you need to have the actual work in there. So the house cleaning one, for example, you break that into actions. So on your sheet, you would have imagery of sorting, cleaning, charity shop deliveries or op shop deliveries, organization, and then the outcome of the organized house. Don't just put a picture off there of someone going, here's my fucking clean house. I want to see the actual work that you're going to do to make that happen, right? Because that is the fucking key that people fuck these up. They go, oh, look, here's $1 million check, and they don't actually show what you've done to earn the $1 million. Maybe the earning was the film script, and maybe the work was finishing the film degree. Like, it's a 3-step process, right? So finding the right images, obviously I've got things like search keywords, like for Pinterest, Unsplash and Tumblr, but you can also put in words like, oh, hi, Carrie. It's all right. This is recorded, so you can go back and watch the first bit that you've missed out on. Using terms like, what do I do for the loved one? You had pictures of happy couples. Well, you know what I would do, Beck, is have affirmation words like, I am open to meeting new people. I am making new friends. I would put the logos up of the apps. I would show people having dinners. Why is that, Isabella? I just quickly unlocked why. Because you're not excited by any vision boards you've made. Yeah, dates, meeting new people, new friends. You don't know that the person who is your person. Yeah, it's always the fucking process, Miss Bella, always a process. The person that you might meet might be a friend of someone. So by staying open to that, you will be able to meet that person. And it's also vulnerability. It's also being really open with your friends and saying, I want to meet someone. Do you have any single friends? You found it hard making friends as you get older. I did, and then I made a whole bunch of new friends when my kids got older because I just started hanging out with people that made me laugh. So, yeah, wellness aesthetic. The goal of learning to be happy. Well, happiness, Jessica, here's something. Happiness, being happy all the time is being in a constant state of orgasm. What you want is some contentment. And then happiness will come in and you'll have a little wow, and then you'll go back to being content. I don't think the goal of being happy is one that you should pursue. I think the goal of being content is 100% more attainable and more peaceful and more zen. Like, contentment is putting on your slippers, it's cold, it's raining, you're sitting in front of your heater, you've got a cup of something warm and nourishing, and there's food in the fridge, like that. Fuck, that is like, I am okay. Yeah, it's really hard to measure, but contentment is everything. So, Virginia, for your goal to get how much they cost and the sorting and the staff, again, on your Pinterest board, you need to put the process of that, the sorting and the organizing. And then you have someone else fucking come and take care of the heavy lifting, right? Literally. So we'll get more into that. All right. So structuring your board, right? This is really important. You're going to divide your board into key areas, whether it's health, travel, relationships. You could use different colors for different goals. You're going to support the bottom of the board with the work that you're going to do to get the goals. Now, you can put the most important visuals at the center. I'll show you my board, or you can put the outcome at the top. But I think the structure and the foundation of everything you're doing has to sit propping up the rest of the board 100%. And I'll fight to the death. So here's my board. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, I'll put it, Erin, I'll put this up. I'll put the slide deck up for you. You can download it. Okay, so here's, oh, fuck. I fucked it. Okay. I got too excited. Here we go. Here we go. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Whoa, whoa. All right. Can you say that? Okay, that's a little bit corked, isn't it? I got too excited, everyone. Okay, so here's my dumbass board. I'll just make it a bit smaller. So what are we going to do down the bottom? Now I have down the bottom, this is my Clever Fox layout, right? Everything has to be diarized for what I want, which is my middle bit. Everything has to support this middle bit. So by being present, that's really important to me. Being strong and going to the gym. So obviously, those who know me know that I have a clinical depression, and going to the gym lifts my mood, lifts me mood like nothing else. And then I begin to want to go to the gym. So it only takes a couple of sessions, and then suddenly I'm like, give me all the endorphins. And then the endorphins make me feel great. And then I'll start to do things on here, right? Can you X the box to the left? Is that me? Oh, hang on. I'll try and oh, I don't know how to do that. Just fucking hell. View. Won't let me go into full screen mode. Sorry, you got to deal with my corkiness. So then I've got like, oh, the e-sign book. I don't know how to fucking get rid of that, Jessica. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell, you fuckers. Did that make any difference? Oh, there it is. Now I can go bigger. Can I go bigger? Yay. So clever. You guys are so clever. Yeah. So, sorry, bearing with Kate and her technology. Okay, so here we've got, I see a strong woman. I can't read that. This one is show up for yourself because I procrastinate. This one I'm going to kind of put myself out there more, meet more people. Maybe I'll do a little show. Maybe I'll meet some people. Like this here is fundamentally mental, physical, social, self-respect and strength, right? Got to have those motherfuckers down there. Then I've got this program, My Little Clever Fox, where I'm doing lots and lots of good shit. Oh. And then what was this one? Oh, and this one was how to be organized at work, tips to improve my productivity because I procrastinate. And then I panic. So those things there are the concrete slab. Now, this is fucking goals, right? 1 million on TikTok. If I hit 500,000, I'll be pleased. But I don't think you should ever limit yourself. I could put 500,000 plus on TikTok. And one of my goals was that I'm going to buy myself a particular ring when I get that. I'll make $1 million this year. That's not unachievable for me. So it is completely and utterly possible. I'm going to hit 100,000 followers on Instagram. I could possibly make, you don't have to use TikTok. This is just my vision board, Jessica. I might make 50,000, but I'm still going to be happy with that. And then I have a book coming out, which is my next book coming out in March. So that's going to give me income, podcast income. TikTok and Instagram is going to support me in more of the work that I do. And this one here is really important. Maybe the real flex is letting people say, think, and feel what they want about you while you continue living with ease, knowing their projections aren't yours to carry. Remembering who you are and what your truth is can protect your peace. So that is a big one for me to really center so I can live with this, because as you know, it's vulnerable. Yeah, okay, you want a book deal? Fuck yes. Right? So if I was that one is really important, because the more I lean into this, the more I can focus on this, right? Just keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. And then what are you working for, Kate? I'm working towards this beautiful house in South Melbourne, my kids and myself and Dave being happy, stopping and smelling the roses, a couple of new cars for Dave and I. And then across the top, I have flying to all these beautiful places. I have Hawaii, London, Paris, Italy, maybe not in 1 year, but that is what I'm working towards. So this fucking shit here is going to pay for that, but I've got to make sure I'm doing this. Does that make sense? So if you want a book deal, you need to have whatever publishers you want here or agents. You need to have your PhD teaching role here, Tash. The New Zealand is up here because that's the outcome, right? So the outcome is Tash is going to, I don't know, go to Japan. I'd put Japan up there and New Zealand, Tash, because whatever you're doing in here is going to give you enough money to do that. But here is, I don't know, a schedule of commitment to your PhD. It's a schedule of commitment to your writing, to the working in the university, those things. That's the guts. A happy couple at the top. Yes, but be very mindful, Rebecca. I would put your image and a faceless man. Like, don't limit who it is. So any happy couple isn't you. So there's a story of a woman who always wanted a lime green Porsche 711 fucking 1970s, incredible looking car, and that's all she wanted. And she had put it on her vision board, and that was her dream. She also had a picture of it on her fridge, and she put a photo of herself into the car on the fridge. Amazing, beautiful, fantastic. She looked at it every day for 2 years, and then she started dating a guy, and then he turned up to pick her up, and he said, "I've got this really cool car," and he turned up, and he had the car that she wanted, and she was like. And they went for a hoon, and it was great, and she dated him for a while, but in the end, she was like, "Fuck, I wanted that car so badly." And when she looked at the photo, she realized that she'd put herself in the passenger seat. So that whole time she'd been fucking working on bringing it to her, but she was a passenger. So be mindful about what you're putting up there in terms of the imagery and who you're with. Yeah, I know, right? So Medicare rebates. Yeah, you don't want to be asked to be in a fucking throuple, Bex. You want yourself and someone else with you. Yeah, yeah. That's the fucking key, right? So be really mindful about what that is. So I put Dave and myself and Spike and Tans at the front gate. Hello, at our $3 million house in South Melbourne. And we've got our little cars parked out the front. Like, I was quite deliberate. And this is dreaming. This is me fucking flying Etihad fucking business, being very Taurus. Yeah, exactly. You don't need another ex-husband. So I've got another bestseller on Amazon, Zippity Doodah. That will pay for one of these, you know? I don't know. But that's the goal. If I hit fucking $500,000 on Tiki and 50,000 on Insta and made 500,000 alone, I'll be fucking wrapped. But why not dream big, right? So all right. So this is important. This is connecting dreams with action. So obviously the work is needed. Do you need to study? Gym equipment? What are the milestones that you do? What are the holiday destinations? What are your daily habits and the planners, right? Yes, I am, Erin. That house is a walk away from Clarendon Street. I am wandering up there with my little fucking barrel trolley. Toodaloo, motherfuckers. Gonna get me fresh bread, some jam donuts, living the dream. So here we're going to make sure that your bottom part of the vision board absolutely represents your work. There's a great story about the guitarist or the drummer from Metallica. And he replaced another drummer who went to Def Leppard. The guy from Def Leppard, he was in Metallica and he was like, this band's shit. All they do is practice. All they do is fucking work out new tunes. I want to get up and I want to be a rock and roll singer and I want to fucking sing, right? And so he left and fucked off. And he got all those concerts and everything. But the guy from Metallica, who ended up making a bajillion more dollars and had an incredible life, has an incredible life, very much was about, it was the showing up for me. It was the rehearsal, was it? Like it was practice. Yes. Uh, yeah, like show a silhouette, or maybe put your head in a fucking bridal dress or something, in a veil. I don't know. Like, so the work is where the joy is. And this vision board will change over the next year, and we can do check-ins on that. But like, get smart about it. If you want to travel and you want to go away, start fucking looking up travel tips. I saw a girl the other day who went and bought a computer. Sorry, she needed a new computer, but she wanted the Qantas points. And Qantas was selling points on gift cards. So she had $2,500, and she went and bought the gift cards, and then went and bought the computer with said gift cards, and got herself enough fucking points to get to Europe. Start thinking outside the normal path. Beck, it could be as simple just a hand holding, you know, a female and male hand. So you can, that would be down the bottom, like research travel to Japan and look up, I don't know, fucking points, and you know, like if you want to meditate to cope with your children, then maybe the meditation space is actually a playroom for your children, so they go the fuck away from you. Like, don't just think, oh, I need to be better with my children. Think maybe my children need some space away from me, or they need more interaction, or they need more structure, or whatever. Just change it up, the way you're thinking about it. So for me, and you know yourself, you know where you come undone, right? You fucking know where you come undone. Exactly. Like, you are just preparing. You are just preparing. So, and that's kind of that's kind of really important, right? Because an image stirs you emotionally, right? It gives you that rise of excitement, and an action an action board will only work if it's composed of images that reflect your innermost desires. But what it's going to do is start showing you opportunities that you didn't see before. Like, Beck, I would put a photo of a big dinner party, because maybe it's not meeting someone, maybe it is by being more social that you will meet someone. You know, like a party, a picnic. Yeah, connection. Someone might introduce you to their brother who's just won $12 million, and his wife's died, and he needs a beautiful brunette to make him feel better, and spend all his money, but not necessarily live with him all the time. A girl can dream, right? A rich widow. And yeah, absolutely. And then he says, I have to go away. Can you spend all my money for me? And you go, yeah, I'm taking the fuggos to Japan. Meeting as many people as you can is a good strategy. Totally. My friend met her husband on a blind date, and it wasn't the guy she was on a date with. She went on a date with this guy who was so awful that she saw a friend who was having dinner with this guy, and she said, oh God, you've got to get me out of this date. And then she ended up marrying the guy who she was asking to help her escape from. So it was just so bizarre and kind of perfect. All right. So Alan Shield. So that's lovely. Okay, so we're going to talk about how we're going to use our board. So digital screensavers or phone wallpaper. I have mine as both. Or you can save it. If you don't want it on display, then keep it in a folder for easy reference. And you need to look at it weekly. In fact, I want you to schedule it in your diary weekly. How much of this work that you've put down the bottom is actually helping that? Have these middle goals changed? What can you add to your schedule to make some of these dreams a reality? Right? Put that down there. That's what you have to do. That's how you fucking do it. And then we're going to maintain the momentum. So we're going to review your board monthly and update as need. And we're going to celebrate small wins. So say you achieve something, tick, done, bang. Adapt and evolve. That's not true, Ali, because I know intuitively some of your goals, dreams, and visions. Maybe your goal and vision can be really simple, as in, I would like my bedroom to be as cottagecore cozy as it can be. And you create a vision board of how you want your perfect bedroom to look. Maybe it's having a pet, a cat, a rabbit, a familiar, as it were. Maybe it is peace with the past. All of these things can be on your vision board. It is letting go of the past. Jessica, you didn't destroy your life. You had a moment, okay? So, Jessica, you are starting again. And your life will be some interior design, your dogs, forgiveness, connected family, grace, some words around giving yourself grace. Ali, I can do a vision board with you. We can do it together. You know that's my fucking jam, is cozy. Exactly. Teach your dog a trick. It can be so small. So I did vision boards with the women in jail. These are women who, some of whom are never coming out. A dream of going to Japan is not going to happen. Good. Yes, of course, mum bods. Please do. So we did things like forgiveness, like really, really, really lovely forgiveness. There are lots of drawings that you could do that illustrates forgiveness. So I'm just going to stop. You do all have homework. Forgiveness, right? This is lovely. I carry all of my past selves with me. I protect them. I talk to them. I think I'm starting to forgive them. See, that is something that I would put on my board if I was being a bit mean to myself, right? Look at this little kitty cat. Oh, that one didn't work. To have gotten this far is a gift. These are beautiful words. And you know by looking at it, you will start to feel different. But if you read this enough, it will change you. So this is one of my favorite illustrators, Ginny Sue. So she's one of my favorites. I have one of her pieces of art. She's from Seattle. Maybe that is enough to start with, right? She's fucking dreamy. Like, look at this gorgeousness. Maybe it's baths, maybe you need to fucking zen. Maybe it's you want some sunflowers in your garden. Am I still here? So maybe it's sunflowers. It can be so small. Maybe you buy flowers every week for $8 from the fucking market. That's it. Right? I'm just telling Dave I need a cup of tea. You had a goal to read more books. Okay. So if you want to do a focus wheel for the center, we can do that now if you want. So I can talk you through a focus wheel. Do you want to do a focus wheel? All right, Natasha. Oh, I've just dropped all of Dave's papers. I'm in Dave's office. Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus. Okay, so we're going to do a focus wheel. So, center. Do a little circle. Right? Feeling good about that. Yeah, he and I just had a fight back, so it's probably not best. And what are we going to write? We're going to write a clear statement in the middle. So I feel inspired and aligned as I create my most contented life, or I'm reaching my highest potential. So that's the center thing, right? Then we're going to get our witchy on. Right? And we're going to put in each of the little areas, or each of the little Terry's chocolate oranges, bridging statements. So let's do money. I am financially, whatever that goal is for you, stable, abundant, rich. Think about what it is that you want to feel financially. I am debt-free. I am saving money. Can be any of those things, right? Excellent. Fucking yeah. Love that. And how have you made all that money? I am clear and deliberate. Yes, I am clear and deliberate in my work and my achievements. Yeah. So that money there has been made because you're doing good work, right? So that's fucking ripper-rater. So what are you going to do with the money? I am buying a car, house, donating to a cause, traveling to Japan in cherry blossom season. I am getting my nose job. I don't fucking know. Whatever it is you are doing, that is, oh, she's doing good work. She's got money. And then she's going to do something with it. So for you, Jessica, I am debt free and I have some savings because I am clear and deliberate in my work and taking care of myself. And now I can move to a property that allows me to have a dog. Like that is the sort of goal thing you have. So from that, you would have debt free, the words, or some sort of statement around being debt free. You would have your work. That would be fucking amazing. And then you would have a flat with a little house and thanks, babe. And you would have, can you turn the light on? Mm-hmm. And a little dog dancing around. You could put a picture of your dog in the back garden of a nice rental. Go and look it up. That's the fucking goal. Ooh, and then there was light. All right? Sorry. So we love that for you. And then we're going to go into, so you're feeling great, lovely, feeling good. I am surrounded, so we're going relationships by people who love, respect my boundaries, love me, respect my boundaries, and whatever the statement is in the relationship. For you, Beck, you know, I have a man who worships the ground I walk on, blah, blah, blah. So that is She's working hard. She's got her money. She's living her best life with her money. She's surrounded by people that are going to support her and want her to be successful. So you filled that one in, right? Ripper Raider. And then we're going to go to experiences, because what is life if you're not experiencing things every day? And think about what it is you want to do. I love swimming in the ocean. Every day I ride my bike. Would wanting an uncluttered, clean space and making that happen be a foundation goal for getting paid? It is a goal if the cluttered, unclean space is stopping you from being proactive and productive. So if you sitting in a messy space makes you feel a little bit overwhelmed and you're not working to the best of your ability, then yeah, that needs to go. You've got to have a space that reflects that. Yeah, it does your head in. Okay. Also, if you want to be a consultant, you want to have a Zen space, you want to, yeah. Well, Virginia, they say that the room that is a mess, that is the dumping ground, is actually your subconscious. Just saying. So, okay. So let's talk about experiences. What do you want to do? Do you want to go for more picnics? Do you want to travel in a camper van around fucking Australia? Well, your subconscious is a fucking mess, Virginia. Do you want to swim with fucking manatees somewhere? Is there stuff you want to do? Because that's the experiences that go on the board, right? Emily, we're doing vision boards. So we've got manatees, northern lights. I'm a manatee. At the Paran Pool. So that's beautiful. Lovely, lovely. We're going to move here, and this is our home. That was very pro and true. I do have a focus wheel one up there, Mumbods, but just message me. I'll talk you through it. So now we're going my home and environment or lifestyle reflects my higher self. So if that you are messy, then put up a beautiful home office that's goals for you. If your lifestyle is too sedentary, then put up someone walking or walking goals or podcasts to listen to on a walk. Like there's got to be something that that will entice you out of the house. If it's stopping smoking, if it's stopping drugs or drinking too much or something, that is the area that whatever you think you need to do some work on, but you write your focus wheel about how positive your lifestyle and environment is, and you put photos up there. That's all right, Kat. You can watch the last part of this. Visiting all the puppies in the neighborhood. That is also a goal. That is like having a puppy party at the park. Puppy party at the park. All right? So then we're going to go to personal growth. I am consistently showing up for myself and being the best version of me that I can be. I am I forgive myself when I don't meet my own expectations. Right? So there's a personal growth board. And then I think, well, there's a personal growth section on your board. Forgiveness, grace, kindness, sleep, diagnosis, medical stuff, whatever it is that you need to be better physically, mentally, whatever it is, that goes there. Maybe it just says therapy. Maybe it just says, doctor fucking visits. I don't know, but it's got to be there. And then the final one, I think, really has to be what you want your legacy to be. Like, when you die, what do you want people to say about you at your funeral? She was hilarious. She was kind. She was clever. She loved craft. I don't know. Like, start to put things in there that you 100% want people to say about you, even if you're not doing it now. Dog lover. And maybe that is you, Tash, deciding to, I don't know, visit the RSPCA. I mean, I just did a fundraiser for the RSPCA last year, and they said they needed towels and sheets. So I got them a little Bayside thing and said, hey, have you got any towels or sheets for the RSPCA? Well, I had so many towels and sheets from the Good Women of Brighton that I had too many, and RSPCA took them all but said we won't need any for another year. That was fucking joyous. Like, that's good shit, right? Yeah, she lived in a Indian house. She was well travelled. Jessica, she came back from a shit show and thrived. You know? Yeah, Linda, it'll be up. It'll be up for you. She did her PhD, taught, consulted, travelled, and worked overseas in a university, and came back and rescued some dogs. I don't fucking know. If she didn't like you, then you'd know. Well, that's honesty. Like, that's being authentic. That's the word that I would put down for that. Being authentic is really fucking important. She had a very She swore like a fucking sailor. Yeah? Blah, blah, blah. So those, whatever you want on that focus wheel, the imagery and the words need to reflect that. But you know that anything's possible, right? You just have to do the work. And that's the stuff down the bottom. That's really freaking important. Really, really, really important. I don't know why she's up there, but she is. She's from Canberra. So, questions. You want to find some pictures I'm going to eat? So, Beck, I reckon you should put up a picture of the type of man you want, like the archetype of him. That's procrastination, Tash. What if you have like 10,000 things you've been wanting to do? Why can't you do them together? That feels like self-sabotage, my friend. Why can't you? Why can't you put him up? Hey, have you just joined Jade Up? Yeah. You're doing a family board. Nice. Oh, that's okay. You should go back and watch, but I'll show you what I did. This is my board. This is really important, Jade. It's not the stationery, it's the work you're going to do to get there. Online, I just need a really good routine. I need to have a system. I need to go to the gym regularly. I need to show up for myself. I need to be strong physically and emotionally, and I need to be present. And that work there will allow me to do this, that will allow me to achieve this. So if you only have this, it means jack shit unless you have this. So maybe for you, it is getting help for your OCD or getting your meds re-looked at. Maybe it's getting some coaching on systems and processes. This bottom stuff is, as I said, the concrete slab for everything. That was very nice of you, Lisa. And what an elegant way of saying back in your box chocolate. So, G, this is everything. It's not the stationery, it's the systems. What work are you going to do? If one of your goals is to play at Hamer Hall, then how much practice are you doing? Have you got a practice picture in there? I don't know. I'm just saying. What are you not doing that you need to do to make those things happen? Does it make sense to you? But Tash, if you are putting 9,999 things off because you have to do your PhD first, no. You can still do like one or two of them. Hey, Jade Up, have you done your values? Have you done your values on the University of Pennsylvania? It's free. Yes, you can, Tash. I don't believe that was a rule, but you can do those things now. But you need to make sure that you're celebrating that. Like you actually need to make sure that you are saying, fuck, I did it. Have a moment. I'll link it. I'll put it in there. When you design a life that is value-based, then the goals come easily. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you don't get it all done. There's no, like, that's a really big one for me is I'm 3 days into January. Oh, that's fantastic, Tash. I'm 3 days into January and I'm really like being good to myself. I'm like, right now I'm doing this and then I'm going to do that. I can't do it all at once because I'm not going to do it properly. Oh, see, look at that. You're influencing, Jada. Your comment about the float tank made me book one for myself. That is beautiful. That is nurturing. And isn't that nourishing, Virginia? Wasn't that your word? Yeah, absolutely. See, this is one of the nicest things that I'm finding about TikTok and Patreon is all of you finding each other in this. Well, it's hard to find your values when you're in survival, mate. Yeah, it's going to. It's going to really love it. Yeah, it's a really nice little community. So when you go away and you start saving pictures in a little folder for your Canva or your shuffles or whatever you're going to use, think of it as how are you going to, what is it that you want? How are you going to do it? And what is it that you're planning to do? So think about the outcome, the work that will give you that outcome or pay for that outcome, and what are you going to need? And mine is quite materialistic because I'm a Taurus, but it could be Ali, like it could be a cozy home, like and it could be, I'm just looking at some pictures for you. It could be such small things, Al. It could be beautiful sheets. It could be a plant. But you deserve to have something that is soothing and enveloping and beautiful for you. It could be cake. Like, what if it was cake? No, it's baby stuff, Al. It's little tiny cute steps. You know? You thought you had no goals and you wrote 5 A's late. Boom! So just going to share this. Like, Ali, this is how Cindy. She's got some flowers. She's got a cake. She's got some raspberries, some teacups. Do not do not dwell on the past. We'll get rid of the fucking Bible quote there. These are just little joyous, cute collages. I think it would be really healing for you to create little collages of a cozy life. Oh, it's also Zen, isn't it? Oh, is it black? Well, probably those, Jessica, those goals have changed. You know, those goals. Sorry, everyone. Those goals have probably changed because of your circumstances. One of them had a ring like my grandmother had. Just, you know what, Virginia? You could sell some shit in your house and then go and get the ring made. Like, sell some shit, man. Don't just piff it, sell it. You know, everyone's got $2,000 worth of shit, Barefoot Investor Man says. That's good, Ali. Just part-time. Fucking yes. And what are you going to do with the other part-time? You're only going back part-time. What are you going to do with the other time that's for you? Are you going to get a cat? Are you going to get a rabbit? Hey, Beck, I used to sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace all the time. Okay, so what else are you going to do? So if you're going to be in court, Ali, what sort of things can we put at the bottom of your board to ground you? So what helps you in that environment? What things do you know works for you? Is it a cat? Is it hot showers? Is it going for a walk? The bottom of your board needs to be the things that ground you through the trauma of the other shit. Is it a cocoa? Your cat died last year and getting another one feels like too much. What about a foster cat? If you're going back to the psych ward, Ali, what will help you in there? Is it good pajamas? Is it books? Is it something like that? There has to be stuff that you need. Pet sitting, that is true. I think Jessica pet sits. So people know, without giving anything away, Ali is giving evidence at a very traumatic trial later this year. So whatever we can do to support her in that. And Ali, you have so many friends here. You've got your cottagecore colouring in book ready to go. PJs. Excellent. Ah, you used to pet sit. Look at that, Jessica. Maybe, oh, Virginia, you're so cute. Would you like a blanket, Ali? Would you like a Fuggos blanket? Fuck down a blanket. It's probably hard for you to concentrate though, Ali. Oh, that's beautiful, Jessica. Oh, Tash, that's beautiful of you. Look at all this love for you, Miss Ali. And Ali, when you get through court, I'm going to come up and take you out for lunch. All right, something to look forward to. I don't know if I'm that much of a fucking draw card, but you know, we'll head to the rat and see what happens. It's going to be okay. You will have to get through it. The local pounds here have volunteers to go and walk the dogs and play with the cats. Maybe that's an option. Yeah, a friend of mine plays with the cats at the RSPCA in Burwood. Virginia, in regards to your house, do you have a very organized friend who could come over and boss you around? Yeah, you have a lot of support here, Ali, whether you realize it or not. Virginia, do you have a bossy friend? I'm your bossy friend, but I'm not in Sydney. Having body double buddies is so helpful for so many things. That's very true. I boss my messy friend. Okay, well, fucking get in your spare room. Is that how you want to spend your holiday though? Like, will that make you feel better? Like, is it good for your mental headspace to have that clean space? Okay. All right. A vision board can help you declutter, like for sure. Oh, you've been busy at mum's house and her house is so tidy. So what about you treat yourself like you're your own mum? A massive clean of your whole house post PhD. Maybe it's a room a day for a week, unless you live in a mansion. Like a deep clean of a room a day. And you've got to be really fucking tough. You've got to have donate, sell, keep, or piff in the bin. It's got to be really fucking tough. Well, that stops this year, Virginia. When are you back to work? We're all going to be hassling you. Yeah, good. January 28th. Okay, well, you can have this weekend off, but you start on Monday. And you know what? Hold yourself accountable. Put some before and photos up. Oh, well, you're not giving yourself much time. You've got this weekend. Put some before and after photos up. I'll be into the room with his big bag. I used to clean my kids' rooms out when they were at school. The fucking Happy Meal toys. And Tansy'd go, "Where's my Grimace pencil case?" I'd go, "What? I don't know. I don't know." Well, Virginia, I'll come up and say the finished job when I'm in Sydney next. I'll do a TikTok on it. Look how clean Virginia's house is. Oh, current stage of life. Yeah. You got to do it when they're not in the house because they fucking pretend they need everything, Bella. Just, they don't. That's hilarious. So I will put these things up. Anyone got any questions? I'll put the slideshow up as an attachment to download. I'll put the values thing up for any of you who want to work out what your values are. Hey, Virginia, I feel that statement, I have too much stuff, accumulated things I had. Why are you carrying other people's shit for them? That's a bigger question. Yeah, make your office nice. Peter, you should be able to do that. You're a medical professional. Love yous too. Happy Japanning. Happy fucking pinning, mate. The question is, Virginia, how much stuff of people's lives are you carrying? Have a think about this. Have a think about it. If you're cleaning your mum's house, Virginia's house comes first. I think it's a bigger picture thing for you. Yeah. Do people give you emotional stuff to hold? Like, are you the go-to person? Because I think the stuff in your house is reflective of the shit that you have to carry in your head. I think you're the organized, sort of capable friend. Yeah. But all of those things in your house represent other people's baggage. Yeah. There you go. So your house is filled with other people's baggage because if you had the space in your head, you would be able to clean it out better. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay. So you clean up for other people, not for yourself. So maybe better boundaries this year. If people are bringing their shit to you all the time, one of the things that I learnt to say was, one of the things I learnt to say was, oh, that sounds hard. What are you doing about it? Oh, that's the same thing you told me about last time. What did you do about it? Cause it ain't your mess to fix. You got a mess in your house to fix. Yeah, good. But also leading people in the right way to learning is really important. Like teaching them to work it out. Oh, that sounds shit ass. Fuck, what are you going to do? Yeah. Are you moving to Tassie, Pete? I didn't know that. Whereabouts, Lonnie? Oh, Hobart. Oh, Pete, that's exciting. Oh, you're going to go and live with your dad. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I hope that's so beautiful. It's the thing, right? Like if everything burnt down tomorrow, you'd have to start again. Like it's just stuff. All right. So you're all feeling like you know what you're doing. Please message me. Just DM me on Patreon for any, if you need ideas for imagery, if you need ideas on how to do the work, if you need ideas on imagining what a life of peace is like, please, my pleasure. You all deserve amazing things. No, thank you. So I'm going to put all this shit up. Thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting me. I'm going to be doing a lot of this year. So fucking namaste. Thanks, everyone. Bye.